What's good, everybody? I'm back. I told y'all I was coming back. I know y'all didn't believe me. I had to go touch some grass and go get some water. But, it's easier for me to go live. So we back, okay? But we are here today to talk about Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 2. And the name of the episodes is called Makeups and Breakups, okay? And so we got to talk about it, okay? Trust Love. Thank you for the. What's good, Trust Love? She said, I love a two from GABOR. Also, can you, Rodney and Mims, do a best of 2025 panel? What is today? The 9th? I'm going to reach out to them and see if we can. But what would it be about? All of Diddy? And I'm watching the Diddy documentary. I'm on episode 2, and I've been on episode 2 for the last couple of days. I keep on turning it on before I go to sleep, but I can't never finish it. But I probably I'm trying to get back on track with everything. I feel like I'm behind. I am behind. It's Tuesdays, and I'm doing Real Housewives of Potomac and and Married to Medicine reviews. And so I'm just behind, and I'm trying to play catch up. Okay, but I'm gonna reach out to them and see what we could do. Okay, but what's good, Miss Mermaid? I'm back. I'm folding laundry. But yes, double review day. Yes. I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get ahead because I feel like I'm behind. See, Bacchus, what's good? Prince Fias, what's good? Every time I see your name, I think of Brent Fias. Lone Star Wizard, what's good? Michelle, what's good? Diddy, Candy, Tamar, a lot has happened this year. I know we did. Hey, y'all, we back like we never left. Yes, we did. What's good, Jay? MF Bink, what's good? See, I knew you were behind. I wasn't behind on Potomac, though, is what I'm saying. Oh, you wasn't playing, was you? Okay, I love it. I told y'all I was coming back. I needed to go touch some grass. Okay? Yes, that's another back-to-back. Yes, back-to-back lives. I appreciate it. Workday tearing me up. No problem. What's good, Top Chef? I salute you. The lady is okay. Trust. It's marathon, baby. Yes. Jamaica Sweet was good. Laura B was good. Yes, we got to be putting in the work. I'm trying. We're being blessed today. I'm trying. Let's get with the mess, y'all. Okay. So we are here today to talk about Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 2. And the name of the episode is called Makeups and Breakups. Okay. We're going to start at the 5-minute mark, okay? We're going to start at the 5-minute mark. But this episode, it was, I don't know, I love Married to Medicine. I really, really do. I like Married to Medicine. And I think the good thing about their show is that they are all friends. Or they seem to be friends in real life when the cameras and stuff go down. With the exception of Quad. I don't believe that Quad is a friend like that. And I don't believe that I don't believe that if Married to Medicine went away today or tomorrow, them girls are really here from Quad. Are you going to review the Diddy doc? Baby, that's too much to review. But I don't think that everything in the Diddy doc is true. I think that when we see docs, it's only told from one part of the story. It's only told from one point of view. And so I don't know if I believe that everything is in there is true. Like, I don't know if I really trust the guy, Kurt Burgess. I think that a lot of times, a lot of people feel burned by where they are in life and about what happened to them. Because for me, I just couldn't see myself getting messed over like a lot of people that was over there on Bad Boy. But we'll see. I was watching your Potomac rewatching to have to switch to your live. Oh, thank you. Hey, y'all. She did? I'm gonna have to go over there and see. I like Married to Medicine too. I do. Married to Medicine is the best show on Bravo. Is it? Beverly Hills is back, darling. Did you not see it? Not blown horn Simone. Done with the show, but always here for the recaps. Oh, thank you, Bio D. I'm tired of Simone always beefing with Quad. Who then hollering, girl, yell at C, so we are tired. He reviewed the court case. That's pretty much the doc. Right. Gene Deal said they left out a lot. Oh, child. Was Gene Deal in the doc? I haven't seen Gene Deal yet. So I hadn't seen the part where, like, on what I'm watching, I haven't seen anybody from Bad Boy yet, but I did see Craig Mack ex-wife. She claiming that they over there broke, but she had on like a Gucci scarf. I believe it. You believe everything? Is there water in your bottle? We here again? Yes. She just uploaded it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go watch it and see it. Oh, that's okay. So Desiree, that was the interview. Okay, I saw a picture of her and I saw a picture of the girl. I didn't know it was an interview. I just thought that she was just using the catfish photo. Okay, but y'all, we at the 5-minute mark. We at the 6-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. We are here to talk about Married to Medicine, season 12, episode 2, and the name of the episode is called Makeups and Breakups. Okay, so the episode started off like they always start off with a montage of all of the women. Okay, now Contessa is calling her son Landon, and he isn't answering the phone. And she says that every time he missed a phone call, she's taking $1 out of his allowance. I wonder how much is their allowance. When I was in the 10th grade, me, my brother, and my sisters, we got cell phones for Christmas when I was in the 10th grade. And this is when I'm 37 years old. And I can remember when cell phones came out. Well, that was not when they first came out. But I remember when text messaging had just started becoming a thing. And when text messages was either 10 cents or 15 cents. There was 10 and 15 cents, but it was either 10 to send or 15 to receive, or it was something like that. But I remember that. But I'm saying that to say when I got my cell phone, I realized it was a tracking device because my life as I knew it was becoming different, right? Instead of just moving around freely and calling my mama when I got to somebody's house or something like that or whatever, my mama was able to keep track on me and my brother and put a damper on any type of plans that me and my brother had. So when she called us and we never answered the phone, we would call each other to be like, okay, well, because me and my brother are boys or whatever, so we would try to come into the house at the same time. Whereas my sister, they kind of had a lock on my sister, baby. She couldn't really do nothing. But me and my brother was able kind of to run freely a little bit. And my mama had warned us. She had warned us about not answering the phones. That, like, it ain't no need for me to pay on this phone, but if I'm calling y'all not answering the phone. But girl, every time you call us, it's putting the damper and I was playing, where y'all at? Why you over there? Come home. I'm about to come get you, yada, yada, yada. We didn't want to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? And so we stopped answering the phone and she stopped paying the bill, baby. And our daddy started paying the bill. So yeah, okay. But we get Toya. Toya is the first scene. Toya is at home living her best life, baby. She laid up outside and on some Louis Vuitton towels. Okay. Now Dr. Eugene comes home and she left him a note saying to meet her outside. And he meets her outside and says that he'd rather the note said, meet me upstairs under the sheets. Because since he's been away and traveling for work, when he comes home, he just wants to get it in. When he come home, he want to get it in and holds it down. Okay. When I was 12, I ran my daddy phone bill up to $500. He was out. I had people to talk to. See, Bougie, your daddy was supposed to call the phone bill. I used to work for T-Mobile, and a lot of people used to do that sometimes. It was one time this man had called in. His daughter had ran up the phone bill with just text messages. It was over $1,400. And we were able to, before the phone bill was turned in, we was able to retro the bill to make it seem like he had the unlimited text messaging deal. And so I believe at the time the unlimited text messages was it was like a $20 bundle to the plan instead of him paying the $1,400, I believe it was. Instead of her paying the $1,400, it was just his regular bill plus $20 because he had the unlimited text messaging package on her phone. Yes, you could run a check back then with those text messages. Yeah, baby, because you having full conversations. And ain't nobody paying attention to what's going on. I remember my cousin, her boyfriend, we had Spanish class together, and I would let him. This is how freely people used to be with their phone. He would ask me to use my phone sometimes, so he would text my cousin. He would be having my phone in Spanish class. I'm over there doing my work. He over there texting away on my phone. That's when I know that the text messages costed money, because my mama was like, wait a minute, what's all these text messages? You know what I'm saying? Please, okay. Toya ended up downloading Dr. Eugene on what happened at the Sanders Polo Classic. Okay, she told him that Heavenly wasn't there, and that Dr. Jackie told him that Heavenly was running for office, and Dr. Eugene is surprised. Okay, Toya said, "How can we do her campaigning and ignore the fact that she's messy?" And the thing is, Dr. Heavenly has the worst mouth on the show. And we've seen the things that she has done and said about people who are who are less fortunate than her. So I feel like her running for office is a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit, okay? Eugene said he's not going to help her with the campaign because he would have to actually believe in the campaign. But he jokingly says that he feels like in the current climate that we're in, she may have a chance because people are doing and saying whatever they want to say and they're still being elected, okay? Then we get Heavenly, okay? Heavenly has her first scene, okay? And Heavenly lets us know that she's running for office. She's running for Georgia State Representative.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Bitch, you better be joking. Okay? And she's over here talking with Damon. And when she's talking to Damon, she's putting on this baby voice like, hey, Daddy. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing, Daddy? Oh. Yes, Daddy, I'm trying to do. Okay? You see my website, Daddy? Yeah, Daddy. And that Dr. Damon talked about that he think that she'll do well.
Nigga, please.
Nigga, please. Okay? Nigga, please. Okay? And so it was really weird. Oh no, Miss 24 EEC. I know what it was, baby. She was talking in that baby voice because Damon, what it's giving me is that Damon probably didn't want to shoot this scene talking about Damon Jr. arrest, and she knew that she had to get her ass on this camera and talk about the arrest. Okay? So they talk about Damon Jr. arrest. Okay? Damon Jr. got upset with campus police and tried to run the police officer over. Okay? Okay? Now, he didn't hit the cop. He didn't hit the cop, okay? The officer must have moved out the way, baby, but he tried to run over the lawman down there at his college, okay? Heavenly said that she had to learn about Dr. Damon Jr. arrest on Twitter, okay? She said when she saw it and her son was arrested, her heart dropped. Now, did you see him arrested or did you see he was arrested? Because those are two totally different things. Those are two totally different things, baby. Because you didn't actually see him arrested, did you? Color Me June say you can't believe in yourself around here. You can. You can, but in the name of Toya, she can't do it. She ain't gonna do it. Yeah. Okay? So Dr. Heavenly said, you know, I'm running for office now, and it affects me, it affects you, and it affects the kids. And Dr. Damon didn't tell her about this is what she's telling him. You didn't tell me about the rest, Daddy. It was a secret. And if it came up, what else is out there? See, Dr. Damon don't want to have this conversation. And Dr. Damon said that he told Heavenly about the arrest. It wasn't a secret, and it's not like that he waited years and months to tell her about it. And Heavenly said that it was years. I don't believe Heavenly. I don't believe Heavenly. I don't believe Heavenly. Do y'all believe it? I believe Heavenly knew that boy got arrested. And she didn't want to say nothing about it. Let me tell you something. And I don't want to put my family business out there before, baby, but I got a cousin. My cousin, I have a family member who, I know somebody who wasn't even 20 years old yet, and they kicked down the door somewhere and stabbed somebody and didn't do a day in jail because their mama got money. Okay? I believe, we're going to talk. Dr. Damon said that he didn't tell her about it because it was something that he knew he could take care of. And Heavenly said you didn't take care of it to the extent that she found out about it on social media. What she really meant to say was you didn't take care of it to the extent that it was on social media. Because she knew about it. I believe that she knew about it. You didn't take care of it to the extent that it was still on social media, nigga. Okay? So it sounds like to me that Dr. Damon was trying to get his record expunged. He was trying to get it taken off the record. Listen to what they're saying. He thought that he could take care of it. He knew it was something he could handle. He thought that he was going to get it expunged. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He say zero sympathy for Buddy, big Buddy, little Buddy. I hate when women talk like that. And that Buddy found them some lies and the son is a criminal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe that Dr. Damon tried to get the record expunged. And he probably could have got the record expunged if he was trying to run over just, you or me. But he was over here trying to run over a policeman. He was trying to run over an officer. Baby, please. Okay? I don't give a fuck what Dr. Damon was trying to take care of. If Damon Jr. was getting arrested for something, Heavenly should have known as soon as it happened. Heavenly should have known as soon as it happened. Okay? Now, I don't believe Heavenly look at Heavenly in the picture. Heavenly looked toe up. Heavenly looked fucked up. Heavenly looked fucked up. Okay? Now, if Damon Jr. had got a girl pregnant and he asked Dr. Damon for some abortion money and didn't want Heavenly to know, I could understand, him not wanting Dr. Heavenly to know that. But
you don't went out and got your ass arrested?
You don't went and got your ass arrested? You don't went and got your ass arrested? And you don't think that Heavenly should know? Heavenly should know. Heavenly should know. And this is what I'm talking about when I say that your kids should be able to come to you and talk to you about anything. And we talked about this on Patreon with the 16-year-old girl who got pregnant and lied, had the baby and lied and said that she put the baby on the porch, and somebody else dropped the baby off on her porch. Somebody dropped the baby off on the porch and wanted their baby to have a good life. And they dropped their baby off in the middle of the hood. Somebody dropped their baby off and they wanted their baby to have a good life, and they dropped the baby off in the middle of the hood. At your house. They didn't go take the baby to Beverly Hills in LA. They didn't go and take the baby to River Oaks in Houston. They didn't go and take the baby over to Potomac in Maryland. Right? They went and took the baby into the hood, to the projects, and gave you the baby. Girl, please. Okay? But she probably felt like she didn't have anyone to go to. The 16-year-old girl I'm talking about. She probably didn't feel that she had anywhere she can go to because of how her mom talked about teenage pregnancy in the past, right? So with Heavenly, she has been on YouTube acting a plumb motherfucking fool, right? She has been on Married to Medicine acting a plumb motherfucking fool, putting her mouth on everything under the sun. And my thing is, you never know what will come and knock at your doorsteps. And so when her son got in trouble, he probably didn't feel like he could come to her because of some shit she had said in the past, right? So he chose to go the route that he went with telling the daddy about it. And if you asking me, I don't believe that he told Damon as soon as it happened. He probably didn't tell Damon as soon as it happened. Because I don't think that he told Damon as soon as it happened. I don't believe so. He probably was trying to hide it just by the way they Heavenly talk in the past. You just never know. I just believe that you should be filtered when you're talking about around children, in my opinion, or your children, because you want people to be able to come to you with stuff. I want my children to know, no matter what they did, that you can always come to me and I got your back against anything. Okay? Anything. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Ali. She said, Heavenly said she's ashamed. She grew up on food stamps and won't speak on it. In politics, they're going to dig up things about you. She not built for this. Ali, girl, this is smoke and mirrors for Heavenly. Y'all, you know that girl ain't trying to run for no office for real. Laura B 903. She said, yup. Thank you for the super chat. She said, yup. She just didn't want to come out on TV or social media. Something in the water ain't clean with Heavenly. Right. Right. One day will be your turn. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay? Heavenly said that when she found out, she got upset and she cussed her son out. She said that Damon Jr. left the house and she hasn't physically seen him in months. Okay? And instead of Heavenly being there for him, Heavenly was probably talking about her image and what this looks like, and what this looks like to the world. and the blowback she will get from it. Right? And the blowback that she gonna get about it because she talks so much shit about everybody else. Right? Heavenly has demonized everybody on this cast except for Jackie. Okay? And when she talked about them, she didn't leave any room for humanization. Right? And so she knows what's about to happen. She knows what's about to happen because her perfect image came tumbling down. And the truth of the matter was, bitch, it was never perfect. The truth of it was never perfect. We never thought that your image was perfect or nothing about you was perfect. Never. Okay? Heavenly asked Dr. Damon if he can make Damon Jr. come home and see his mom. And Dr. Damon said no. And so I'm wondering now if he's not talking to Damon, Dr. Damon, and Dr. Heavenly, or if he's just not talking to Dr. Heavenly. And this is my thing with you, Heavenly. How does Heavenly think that people will vote for her to take care of her district when her husband and her son don't trust her enough to take care of the things that's going on in their house? You can't even take care of the shit in your house. So how do we expect you to take care of the district? Your husband don't even trust you enough, let you tell it. Your husband don't even trust you enough to tell you what's going on with your son. But you think that you can handle the district? Girl. Okay? Next we got Contessa. Contessa and Scott are going to look at their building, okay? Now, they said that they outgrown their oil practice, and so the interior designer, Amanda, ended up coming over, and she told them it would take 2 months for them to get finished, okay? Scott said they have been saying 2 weeks for 3 months. Everybody been telling them 2 weeks for 3 months, okay? Now, we found out that their business is homeless, okay? So Contessa said that they moved out of their old space and they're working other jobs because they don't have a home for their business.
You did what?
You did what? You moved out of your old space. She said that they're losing more and more patients and she's afraid that all of her patients will move on. Contessa, this sounds like a horrible decision on you and your husband's part. It sounds like a horrible decision, baby. It sounds to me like they couldn't afford the new building and pay the rent at their old building and they jumped the gun, right? What they should have did was stay put in the old building and put some money to the side and then have the new building or pay for the new building and still have, stuff coming up, money coming in and have that building. They should have never moved out of their old building until the new building was up and running. So they could transition seamlessly. You know what I'm saying? So the transition could be smooth. But y'all made a horrible decision. Okay? It said that the contractors exceeded the $150,000 that they initially said that it was cost, and the building is not even finished yet. Now, on the last week, they said that they had spent over on just with the contractors and stuff, $400,000 and counting. And they said that they took all of the money out of their 401k. This is a horrible decision. As Lover said, I wouldn't have admitted that. Everyone knows you don't quit one before you have something else lined up. Right, as Lover, that is see, everybody, just because they doctors don't mean they got all the sense in the world. Thank you for the super chat, True Blue. She say he's the one who has the baby somewhere because that's why he had the Similac on the shelf. He left the house because he was told it was going to ruin her run for office. I believe that too, True and Blue. But baby, at the end of the day, that's still her son. He's still a Combs. As a matter of fact, he's Damon Combs Jr. So that's still her son. Okay? Now, Eugene and Toya are looking for a space where they can do their recharge wellness. Dr. Eugene, Toya was trying to get him in doing Botox. He ain't doing Botox, but I know he is doing Ozempic and stuff like that, okay? And so Contessa keeps telling them 2 weeks, and she said that 3 weeks ago, right? Now, Amanda said 2 months. Why are you telling them 2 weeks 3 weeks ago? Now, I will give you some slack now. Contessa, at that time, Scott is saying that, they've been saying 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, so y'all keep on saying 2 weeks. But this nigga shit, because y'all have to start being honest with people. I do not like this, and it's nasty. I don't like that. Okay? Then we get Toya and Simone. Okay? They meet with Dr. Brandy to go and try to get some micro needling. Okay? I think that Dr. Brandy is beautiful. Dr. Brandy is beautiful. We learn more about her. She's a board-certified family nurse practitioner. Okay, she said that she do all your injectables. She do Botox, filler, chemical peels, cool sculpting, laser hair removal, micro needling, everything. Okay, she said that she has a crazy busy life. She said that she's a wife. She's a mother of 4. So we met her husband last week, Shamar, last week, and it looked like she has a set of triplets. Now, I don't think that this is the woman with the triplets that I followed online. Remember I told y'all I followed like a doctor or something that has triplets? Well, her triplets are all girls. So when I saw the picture of her and her kids, it looked like she got 2 boys and a girl, or maybe two girls and a boy. But the triplets that I know of the lady who work in medicine, she has 3 girls. So this is not the woman that I follow, okay? So they're trying to go get some micro needling from Dr. Brandy. Okay. Toya said that she had a dream that Quad and King was house shopping in her neighborhood, and she asked them why they was there. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all know I like to count people's pockets. I'm sorry. I don't not like I want to count people's pockets, but I kind of could put 2 and 2 together, and I could kind of see what's going on. Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
I'm sorry. I do. Okay. Now, is it me? But I don't think that Quad and King can afford to live over there where Toya and Eugene is living at. Do y'all think so? Put a Y in the chat for yes and an N in the chat for no. I don't think that Quad and Dr. King can. Well, he ain't even no King. Thank you for the super chat, Gene 0077. He said it's funny how black people never have money. I never said that they didn't have money, Gene. Did I say that? I never said that they didn't have no money. I said I didn't think that they could live over there where Toya and oh boy live. Toya and Eugene live. Those 2 are doctors. Okay? They say Quad sells pussy in Africa with the African, you know what I'm saying? With Portia, them, she be going over there to Dubai and everywhere else trying to go get some money and stuff. And that's how she was paying for her house. And the last time we heard King do a rental car business, and he was over here stealing cars and changing up the VIN numbers on the cars and stuff and saying that they was his. Okay, so I don't know. I never said nobody had no money though, Gene. See, you putting words in my mouth. If you're gonna say what I say exactly what the fuck I said. What I said was I don't think that they can afford to live over there where Toya them is living at. Because Dr. Gene gonna work to the bone. Dr. Gene is gonna go over there and working so he shut his eyes, baby. That's a hard working man. Okay? Right. Scam Lancer Quad better not show up over there in their neighborhood trying to live. Yeah, okay. And Quad, please don't move over there, child, because Toya gonna move again if you move over there. Toya is gonna move again. Toya gives me the type of person who will move just because she don't want Quad to be able to say that they neighbors. You sound like a white racist. I sound like a white racist man. Bless your heart, Gene. I love it. Okay. But yeah, Toya gives me the type of person who will move because she doesn't want Quad to be like, we neighbors, right? She wants to always be able to say that she's better than somebody. So that's what Toya gives me, okay? And then Toya get a call from Ashton. I believe Ashton is the oldest son. And they said that Bailey's, their dog, ended up drowning. Now, it's unclear what happened because in the scene, Toya said that she let Bailey out before she left. And she asked Anna, who is her housekeeper, to bring him in. But in the confessional, she said that Anna let her out. Right? So I don't know what to believe. However, when Anna came from pulling the clothes out the dryer, she said that she found Bailey's floating in the pool. And baby, I'm telling you right now, baby, if Bailey was floating in the pool, baby, we're going to have to move. Baby, we're going to have to move again, baby, because I'm not getting in that pool, baby. I can't get in the pool, baby. And listen, I'm sorry. I can't. And no harm, baby. I'm just saying I won't be able to get into the pool, baby.
And I'm sorry. But don't think I'm not, because I'm not crying and doing all that. Don't think I'm not.
Okay. Toya said that she had Bailey for 18 years. I don't ever remember. Have y'all ever seen Bailey's before? I don't ever remember seeing Bailey's before. I don't ever remember seeing Bailey's before, okay? So they ended up having a funeral for Bailey's, okay? All of the women ended up showing up except for Quad. Cecil, Simone, and Contessa all came with their dogs, and Heavenly even bought a Lure's dog, okay? Heavenly said that if Toya come at her, Heavenly said that if Toya come for her, she coming for her dead dog, okay? Heavenly, you better not bring up that girl dog. You bring up that girl dog if you want to. She really gonna get the dragging your son, baby. Because some people look at their pet as their children. And Toya said that she had her dog longer than she's been a mother. She had that dog for 18 years. Her oldest child ain't number 14 years old. So, girl, I don't think, girl, you better not. I feel like if you say something about that dog, baby, you're gonna really. She's been on the show. I don't think I ever seen Bailey before. Toya gonna move again because of that trauma. Yes, I have. The scene made me cry. Oh, the funeral made me cry. You cried? Wow. Didn't even know they had a dog. Right? I didn't know that they had a dog. She took him to Quad's puppy event. Oh, at these months, that was so long ago. That's so sad. I have to move. I'm surprised that Quad didn't bring Kari and Chloe. She probably rented them, child. My dog is my child. Is it? I know her boys were sad. That's where they didn't look sad. So you're going to start windmilling. Yes, I agree. If somebody talking about my dog, I'm dragging whoever. See, Heavenly was starting already, right? That was get back for Toya bringing up her dead mama. Toya brought up her dead mama. Talk about my detail count your days, bitch. Oh, y'all real violent. My dog was my baby for 17 years. 18 years is long. Yeah, it's the 18 years is a long time. 17 years is a long time. That's a lifetime. I think my mama done had her dog for maybe 13 years. 13 years. Okay. Dr. Mimi shared that when she met Steve, he had a dog named Louis, and their dog died this year as well. Okay. Toya said that the last time she seen Bailey, she pooped and was nervous that she was going to get in trouble. And Toya said that she didn't do anything. She just picked the poop up. And she's thankful because she didn't want that to be the last memory that Bailey's had of her. Bailey's, so she named the Bailey's after the liquor, huh? Okay, I get you, Toya. Okay, Toya believes that when they moved, Bailey's came into the new house, surveyed the scene, and made sure that they was good before she passed. Okay. Now, Toya, does that mean that we're staying put because Bailey's, or does that mean that we staying put because Bailey surveyed the scene? Malia say my dog is 15. People know not to play with me about him. Y'all crazy. I still have waves of grief. When did Toya bring up her mama? You must mean Slow T. No, she did bring up her mama. It just was a while. Okay. Toya said that she's grateful for the group for showing up with her. And that's what I like about this group. For the most part, they don't try to shut people out. They all try to be there and support each other. Okay. So, Jackie ends up having an event and she tells the girls to come sexy and wear heels. Okay. Now, on the way to the event, Contessa and Toya are riding together and they talk about the Recharge Wellness. Okay. Now, the Recharge Wellness lease is up, and Contessa said that she would like to rent out a room to them if they can be patient. Okay. Now, Toya asks how much time does she need, and Contessa said 2 weeks. This is my thing with Contessa. Why not just tell them the situation up front? Because if you're telling them 2 weeks when a woman told you 2 months, you're not being honest, and you're putting them in a situation where they will be business homeless like y'all are, right? Whereas if you're honest, they could probably work something out with their current landlord, right? So they won't be put in a bind. Like, I don't like that y'all are doing this. I don't like this. And if I'm looking back at this show, I would cuss Contessa the fuck out if I was Toya. Okay? Toya wants to lease the space because she doesn't think that they will be bad landlords, girl. From what I'm seeing, baby, they are horrible landlords. And you ain't even rented out nothing from them yet. They're horrible landlords. Okay? Now, they showed a flashback of Eugene talking to Toya, and he said that Scott told him about the space 2 months ago. So Dr. Eugene doesn't seem like the type of person who's going away, right? And it's not that Dr. Eugene is not friendly, but you're lying to me and giving me the runaround. You get what I'm saying? Which is why you can't always work with your friends. You can't always work with your friends. Like, really think about what Scott and Contessa are doing. They're lying, right? And they're going to have you miss out on money so they can try to take, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're having you miss out on money so they can try to get you to rent from them, right? Because they will be business homeless just so they can rent from you, because it's almost like they can't afford the building. So with Eugene and Toya doing the recharge buildings, at least they'll have somebody, you know what I'm saying, like a tenant there who can some way help them pay for a spot. So it's like y'all taking money out their pocket twice, because they're not going to have people, you know what I'm saying, they're going to lose some patience, and then they're going just to work with you or rent from you. I don't like that. I think that's nasty. Okay? So they get to the dance studio. All of the women get there. Jackie brings Toya some flowers that all of the women put in on for Bailey passing away. Most of the women have on black and lace except for Contessa and Simone. Okay? And we found out that Dr. Mimi used to be a major red. Okay? She used to be what we call at PV a black fox. Okay? Heavenly just be saying shit. So Mimi started dancing or whatever. She wasn't really dancing, but she was just showing that she got like strong knees, but she wasn't really, she got low, but she really wasn't shaking nothing, if we being honest. You know what I'm saying? She kind of was like, just, putting it, on her tippy toes a little bit. She really wasn't doing nothing, okay? Heavenly sitting up there talking about Mimi, her friend, but I think that she hasn't been a trained dancer in a long time. Heavenly is just a bitch who just like to talk shit. She just talks, girl, you wouldn't know a dancer if you seen it. You don't know what a dancer looks like. I can tell, girl, we saw what you look like before you got on this show, baby. We know that you don't know what a dancer do. We know you don't know what a dancer do, okay? So the girls was having fun dancing. I love to see it. I forgot that Angel was from New Orleans. And you can hear when she talked, but I hadn't seen her in a long time. In the last episode, she was kind of mute. But I forgot that Angel was from New Orleans until she started talking. Thank you for the super chat, cutie content guy. He say Steve got a chin on him. Yes, GABOR, the hardest working man on YouTube. Just like Brandy, the hardest working singer in the business. Laughing my ass off. Ha ha ha. Well, how come she ain't put out no album? When's she gonna put out a hit album? Thank you for the super chat, Q. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, Heavenly's just a hater, not a chin on him. Come on, chin checking. Ooh. I don't want to get chin checked. That's what she said, baby. I don't want to get chin checked. Okay. So speaking of chin checking, speaking of Steve with the men, baby, let's talk about Cecil. Okay. So Cecil got the men together and they give Shamar advice on being in a group. Listen, Shamar is handsome to me. Shamar is I think that Cecil is handsome. He got a little beer belly on him or whatever. We could work with Pop Pop. We can work with Pop Pop a little bit. But I think that Cecil was handsome. Cecil was fine back in the day, but I think that Shamar is fine, baby. Shamar fine. Not fine, but if I was walking down the street or whatever, and Shamar asked me for my number, I'll give him my number. Shamar is handsome to me. Now, as y'all gonna, do I need a different some more contacts, Dina? I think that Shamar is handsome. Shamar is handsome to me. But they try to give him some advice on being in a group, and because Shamar is handsome. Okay, and Cecil knows how to do is have drinks and smoke cigars. He's no Warnock. Okay, he's no Warnock. All right, now Cecil. I don't remember what he looked like, girl. He looked like an Ninja Turtle. Pigs, please. I forgot what he looked like. Child, let me see. What's his last name? Let me see. Shamar. Real Housewives of Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine. Let me see. They knew, so I don't know if I'll be able to find a picture of them because they knew. I can't find no pictures of him. I'll have to get one next time. But he a nice looking man. He a nice looking man. Okay. What's about to say? Okay, so they're trying to give him advice on being in the group. Okay. Dr. Eugene says when the wives get together, they keep it too real. Okay. And he said to tell your wife that you on her side. And so somebody said, well, what if she's wrong? And he said, you still on her side. Okay. And so Scott says you can't uphold her if she's wrong. And Dr. Eugene says, you find the crack, you add a little nugget of reason, and then stand back. Okay. So Curtis says, we feel uneasy when people say stuff about our character. And when wives start to put things out there in the media that isn't true about people in the group, we have to deal with it. And Eugene just said, I'm going to support her whether she's right or wrong. And I can't do that. This is what Curtis is saying. So here comes the hierarchy. Here comes the hierarchy in the group. And this is the shit that I be talking about that I don't like. Okay? Where did all this motherfucking bravado come from? Where was all this fucking bravado when Dr. Heavenly was calling Dr. G a pedophile? Where was all this fucking bravado then? Right? Nobody had nothing to say toward Dr. Damon. You get what I'm saying? Nobody had nothing to say towards Dr. Damon. And Dr. Damon even made Dr. G the problem. Dr. Damon even made Dr. G the problem and asked him, when did you become so sensitive? Bitch, your motherfucking wife called me a pedophile. What do you mean? Nobody had his back except for Dr. Eugene. Nobody had his back except for Dr. Eugene. And was basically saying, well, that's a little bit too far. Like, let's be real. I'm telling you, Jackie and Simone think that they run the show because they're doctors along with Dr. Heavenly, right? And even though Toya has been here since day one, they gonna set the rules. Dr. Jackie and Simone feel like they gonna set the rules. And Eugene gonna have to get in line. And I'm not that bitch. Okay, Eugene said, I don't have that experience. My wife ain't never put nothing out there that ain't true. And so Curtis was like, well, you didn't respond. You saw it and you didn't respond, and it got to end. Now, motherfucker, it'll end when you start keeping your hands to your motherfucking self. That's when it'll end, when you keep your hands to your motherfucking self. And the thing is this, y'all don't see it as a big deal because y'all don't deem Heavenly as attractive. But I'm telling you, if Curtis had his hands on Angel Love waist, y'all will see it different. Y'all will be like, oh, that nigga think he's slick. But because y'all can't fathom a person seeing Heavenly as attractive, y'all be like, oh, no, they just taking it. No, baby. People find Heavenly attractive. People find heavy-set people attractive. They do. And they be trying them. Because people be trying heavy-set people sometimes because they feel like they have a low self-esteem. Keep your hands to your motherfucking self. I'm telling you, my dad told me thickness is his weakness. My dad like heavy-set women. Okay? People find heavy-set people attractive. Y'all think that just because y'all don't find Dr. Heavenly attractive that other people won't. People find her attractive. She's not a bad-looking woman. Okay? So Curtis says in the confessional, I'm not the one to start a fight, but the ones I had, I was there to finish them. What will I say later on in the episode? You ain't the only motherfucker that can swing either. And you ain't the only motherfucker that can swing either. The fuck you mean? Okay? And so this is what I'm talking about with Steve. I can't stand Steve. I can't stand Steve. Steve's sitting there talking about some, well, Eugene, what Curtis is trying to say is... Fuck up! Shut the fuck up, Steve. What Mariah say? I've been on her longer than anybody out here. You look like a fool trying to tell me something. Butt your ass up out of here, bitch. I don't need you to try to tell me what Curtis is trying to say. The fuck you mean? I've been knowing her longer than anybody. I know what he's trying to say. The fuck you mean? I can tell that I can tell Dr. Steve, it's not Dr. Steve, I can tell that Steve and Mimi are already bought and paid for. I don't give a fuck what Curtis talking about. Curtis pulled Toya down in his motherfucking lap, and his hand was around Heavenly waist. We seen the motherfucking picture. Bravo keep on showing the motherfucking picture. And so when she was asked the question, she responded to the question, okay? And he needs to keep his motherfucking hands to himself. What is the issue? And that's it. I do believe that's all, folks. That's it. He needs to keep his hands to himself. He grabbed Toya, pulled her down on his lap, and he had his hands around Heavenly waist. We've seen it. Keep your hands to yourself. She didn't say that he was around here grabbing him by the pussy. Nobody said that he was doing nothing like that, but he needs to keep his hands to himself. He a little touchy-feely. Nobody said that he was around here diddying nobody or raping bitches. But he needs to keep his hands to himself. The fuck you mean? But that Dr. Steve can't fuck with him. I don't like him. What she trying to say. Bitch, I don't need you to tell me what the fuck she trying to say. I can hear. What you letting me know is you on his team. But you letting me know you on his team. I've been knowing him longer than anybody over here. Butt your ass out of it, bitch. Smiling ass nigga. You know I can't stand no smiling ass, cheesing ass nigga. Good morning ass nigga. Girl, please. Okay? Was that it with all of the men? Yeah, that was with all of the men. Okay? So then we get to the women. Okay? So Jackie said that she want to ask better questions, better people and better friends questions. Okay? So she asked some questions. Okay? And she said, do you snoop through your husband's phone when he in the shower? Toya said that she do. I never have. I ain't never snooped through somebody's phone. My head be running all day, and I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna make up what I think going on in my head anyway. I don't care what you got on the phone. If I made it up in my head, you did it. Is that toxic? Is that toxic? In my head, if I think you did something, I wouldn't give a damn what you said. You did. If I had a dream that you was cheat, nigga, you was cheat. If I had a dream that you text the bitch, you text that bitch. You text that bitch. It's toxic. Oh my God, I don't know. Listen, my dreams don't lie to me, baby. Yep, we the same. It's a little one. If I listen, God wouldn't put that in my dream if you wasn't over here doing nothing. Okay. So they said that they want to do something. They want to ask the questions that are more personal, meaning they're about to get messy. And so Simone, they said that Simone would not have gone to Quad's party regardless of when the invitation was sent. And Simone said that's not true. If you send me the invitation on the day of the party, then you don't really want me there. And now I got to start thinking: do we think that we didn't see Quad party on the show because Simone wasn't there? I think that we probably didn't see Quad party because Simone wasn't there. Because that party was actually the day before the event. The Sanders event. It was the day before. Okay? Quad said that she invited her and made light of the situation. And so Toya said so the invitation was shady. And Quad said, well, she shaded me. And so Simone started yelling and pointing her finger. Okay? And she said, if you drag me, I'm dragging you back. Simone, you was not dragged, baby. You was not dragged. Was it shade? Yes, it was shade, but it wasn't a drag. She was asked a question. Okay? It would be different if Quad turned on her camera and just started going in. You know what I'm saying? If Quad turned on her camera and said the Easter Bunny is a traitor, you get what I'm saying? Then that would have been dragging you. But that didn't happen. Right? And people don't know the difference between shade and dragging. When Candy went over there and got in front of them cameras on Speak On It and started questioning how Sheree was paying for her $10,000 chandeliers, that was dragging. Ain't nobody asked you no shit like that, bitch. Ain't nobody asked you no shit like that. Matter of fact, girl, Candy, you's a nasty girl. But see, baby, you that was dragging. Nobody asked you that. You came on there and baby, that could affect my livelihood because you knew I was over here laying up with a criminal. You knew I was over here laid up with a criminal. That was dragging. What Toya did, I mean, what Quad did was like shade. That was not a dragging, Simone. But the truth of the matter is, Simone just don't like Quad. So anything that she says, she's going to see it as a drag. When you don't fuck with a bitch, you get what I'm saying? Anything they say to you, you're going to see it as a drag. Anything they say, you're gonna look at it as a drag. Okay? So they both started doing this Tennessee ghetto Shakespeare, like I was there for you, I was hurt for you. They both started crying and playing victim. And then Quad ended up grabbing Simone's hand and she held it. And she acknowledged that she hurt Simone. She owned it and she apologized for it. She did. Okay? I don't know what else we can do after that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else Simone wants. Okay? Simone says that she felt like that Quad shut her out and she didn't deserve it. And she didn't deserve it. And they hugged it out. Okay? And so Heavenly, Big Heavy, said, I just want to bring it up because people had a lot of questions about what I do. And right when she said that, I knew that she was running for office as a stunt to hide her son's arrest. This whole thing that Heavenly is doing is smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. Girl, we don't give a fuck about you running for office. Let's talk about the criminal that you raised. Let's talk about the criminal that you raised. We don't give a fuck about you running for office. I want to talk about why Damon Jr. tried to turn into Suge Knight and started trying to running over people down there to the schoolhouse. That's what we want to talk about. When did he start wanting to be Suge Knight and run over cops and stuff? Is he okay? Is he okay? Is he on drugs? Like, what is going on where he was trying to run over cops? You know what I'm saying? At the schoolhouse. That's what we want to talk about, baby. That's what we want to talk about. And the thing is this. Most people whose son got arrested, if they were serious about a campaign, they would hide, right? They would hide and they would drop out of the race, right? Remember Andrew Gillum, right? Even though his scandal happened after he had already ran for office, he knew when them scandals came out, when he was over there butt naked laying on the floor, shit coming out his ass, dookie booty, throw up all on the floor, pillows and shit got shit stains on them. It was pills all over the room, poppers, condoms, there wasn't no condoms, lubes, cocaine. It was all type of shit all over that hotel room, baby. It was a crime scene, right? But he knew when them pictures and stuff came out, his political career was over with. And they said that he was so much of a man, baby, he couldn't do one dicks, bitch. He was over there doing two.
You nasty.
He was over there doing two dicks, bitch. He had two dicks over there, okay? And so, you know, they try to run and hide, but not Heavenly. Not Heavenly. Heavenly is still going to try to run so she can hide what happened with her son, and she gonna try to black us to death about it. She gonna try to black us to death about it, okay? Heavenly think, this is how much Heavenly think of the Black community. Heavenly think that the Black community is supposed to welcome her with open arms after her son was out there trying to play bumping cars with the police. That is how little she think of the Black community. That she could black us to death, and we supposed to say, hey, let's do it because she black, even though her son was out here trying to play bumping cars with the laws. No, baby. No. Pussy bottom, yes, pussy bottom, baby. And had it and top shelf. Over there with a wife and 3 kids.
You can't do that.
Over there with a wife and 3 kids. Baby. And baby, I'm telling you, baby, the people don't want to deal with Black people until they get caught up in the scandal, baby. because baby, that nigga, you couldn't pay him to get over there on BET. All of a sudden, baby, them pictures and stuff came out. He was over there doing the presidential campaign over there on BET. All of a sudden, he was over there doing the presidential campaign over there on BET. Child, please. Okay? Where I'm at, okay? So Heavenly said that she's running for state representative because she feels like people in the district and community aren't in her district and her community aren't being heard. No, baby, that's your son. That's your son. Your son in your home is not being heard. He couldn't come to you when he got down into trouble at the schoolhouse. So he felt like he had to go and run over the cause to alleviate his problems. So to make his problems go away, he was going to try to kill the officer and run over the officer. That's what happened, baby. Your son, his problems and stuff not being heard. He's not being heard. Okay? And so Toya said, you know, girl, when I heard that you was running, the first thing I thought was, wow. She can't maintain the relationships in her friend group. How's she gonna run for office? Okay? And so Heavenly says, do you know what a state representative does? Toya say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what a state representative does. It wouldn't be you. It wouldn't be you. I don't give a fuck what they do, bitch. It wouldn't be you. And so Heavenly trying to black us to death. That's a horrible thing to say because we black. Black people always, you know what I'm saying? Whenever they trying to get you to do something, oh, y'all get on my nerves when y'all get to doing.
Because I've been quiet for too long. No, I'm not going to.
I've been quiet for too long. Black people kill me. Always trying to talk black when they want something and trying to tell black people how ignorant they sound. Girl, no. No, bitch, we'll be ignorant if we vote for you. That'll make me ignorant if we vote for your black ass. And Toya told her, I'm the people, and I ain't voting for you, bitch. I'm the people, and I'm not voting for you, bitch. And so Heavenly tried to flip it into Toya not knowing what a state representative do or not. And she said, it ain't you, bitch, and it'll never be. That's what a state representative does. It ain't you, and it'll never be. Neverland. And so Heavenly goes to what she really wants to talk to about in the first place. Leave my kid's name out your mouth. See, it's smoke and mirrors for her. It's smoke and mirrors. She keeps on trying to, every time she talk about her running, she want to bring the kids in there. You really wanted to come at Toya because you was upset at what she was saying about, you really was trying to come at Toya because you was upset at what she said about your son. And so you trying to put it on the state representative, and then you try to throw the kids in there. Baby, no, baby. You ain't got no motherfucking kids, bitch. You got a son. You got 2 sons and a daughter. You ain't got no kids. All your kids are closer to 30. All of them. All your kids can drink. Damon Jr. is damn near 30. Okay? And so Toya say, how can I keep your kid's name out of our mouth when you dog our whole families? How can I keep your kids' names out of my mouth when all you do is dog our whole families? Because you ain't got no kids. You got a son and a daughter. Michelle say he 30. Oh no, he ain't 37. He ain't 37. Why Toya so mad? What you mean why Toya mad? Is Toya mad? Is Toya mad? I don't see her mad. And so Heavenly say, I know a lot of shit about your family I never said. You don't want me to drop them. Girl, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit, Heavenly, because if you had it, you would have done it. If you had it, you would have already said it. That's what you get a kick out of, putting people's business out there. You ain't got shit. And I'm with Toya. I don't give a damn what a state representative does, girl. You can't do it. And see, she will only tell Toya, do you know what they do? Because she feel like that Toya is beneath her. She feel like Toya is dumb because Toya is not a doctor, right? So you trying to run for the people, you wouldn't ask, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are going to be voting for you, they ain't doctors. Toya has been the most open on the show, right? Oh, please, these people put Trump in office. And they was wrong for that. And they was wrong for it. But I'm telling you one thing, they ain't going to put Heavily in office. Heavily is just confirming Toya's statement. Right. Then Heavily was talking about she'll come in the dead-ass dog, now want sympathy. Right. Toya has a degree, right? Because the dental student is Heavenly's son. She got 2 sons. I don't give a fuck what they think. It won't be you. Right. I don't give a fuck what they do. It won't be you. You ain't gonna do it. She. Okay? And that was pretty much the episode. Steve pissed me off. I don't like him or Mimi. I already felt like that Mimi was giving Toya a little bit too much last episode. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like Toya was on her drink, and so she couldn't really feel it like that. The little slyness that Mimi was giving, but it was cemented today when I saw Steve over there trying to tell Eugene what Curtis is trying to say. Nigga, you can't tell me nothing. I don't give a fuck what he's trying to say. I hear him loud and clear. I hear him like you do, and he's wrong. I hear him and he's wrong. Toya didn't say nothing wrong. Who the fuck is Curtis that he can't be held accountable? Who the fuck is Curtis and Jackie where they can't be held accountable? He needs to keep his motherfucking hands to himself. He pulled my wife into his lap. And everybody seen what happened. And for me, I feel like it should be outrage against Dr. Jackie. For Dr. Jackie to be sitting up here talking about that Toya sitting in Curtis's lap. Bitch, everybody and their mama seen Curtis grab Toya into his lap. What was she supposed to do? She could move if she wanted to. He grabbed her with both hands. She sat in his lap because he pulled her there. Dr. Jackie and Simone and Heavenly think they're approaching y'all, and y'all let them move around the show like they are. Y'all let them move around the show like they are. Because the truth of the matter was, when Heavenly was around here lying and destroying people's characters and lying on people's characters, Curtis didn't have that much voice. Curtis didn't say shit to Dr. Damon about it. They all jumped on Dr. G. What are you so sensitive about? Even when Sweet Tea said that Heavenly said that he was cheating, that he cheated on Heavenly, they tried to make Dr. G answer for it. They was getting ready to jump him in the room. Cecil and Curtis. Cecil and Damon. Well, if you feel like that, put it out then. And did you see Simone's son over there getting mad at him, at her, because he ain't paying for nothing? Now, Simone, I'm gonna tell you this, and I gotta watch the episode to see what was going on. But the younger Easter Bunny, Dr. Simone, you're not being right. And I'm gonna tell you why. You paid for that oldest boy to be living around there for over 10 years out of college. And you spent all the money up on him. And now you don't want to pay for the youngest son. He done went and did everything right. You get what I'm saying? The younger Easter Bunny done went and did everything right. He done went to college, graduated in 4 years, and got out. The older Easter Bunny went to school for a year, stopped. He had been trying to get his degree for damn near 10 years. And he finally got it. Right? But you have been, you tired of taking care of the oldest one. You ain't gave that younger boy, you ain't gave the younger Easter Bunny that much leeway. And so you know what I'm saying? You wrong. You wrong, Simone. But I gotta watch the argument to see what was going on. But I seen them get mad at you about some money, and you saying Cecil ain't showing up. Cecil don't got your back. Sure. What you saying? What I do? We know who. Why we know who the Easter Bunny? They didn't even. They did everything right except. No, I'm talking about the younger one. They did everything right except pay bills and clean up the condos Simone pays for. Bingo, slow children get support, but not the good kids. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like the slowest one got all the support, and the Michael is his younger, and that's the youngest Easter Bunny. The oldest one messed up. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to make the younger one pay for it. Simone likes men who struggle just like her husband and her daddy. My God. Are they giving content mastery? No, the oldest one give me he's got some type of some type of form of autism. He doesn't seem like he can function unless the younger brother is around. He's probably very shy and timid and probably don't feel like he could function unless he's like really around family. That's why he went up there to Howard and really couldn't do what he was doing. The kids will always tell on the parents, Simone, do y'all even have it like that? I think that Simone got it like that. I don't know if Cecil do. Cecil is a drunk. My God, did he get it? I don't trust it. And do y'all think the Contessa daddy back on that shit? You heard? Did y'all hear when they was talking about the building, and she said Scott said that the Contessa daddy said that he was gonna get the paint for the building, so they got that checked out. And she looks like, nigga. He said that he gonna get you some paint for the building. Like, I don't like no stupid shit like that. If we don't buy the building, let me tell you something. Can we have, and this is what I talk about with nigga shit. If I done bought a building for $1.2 million and we done spent $400,000 so far to try to get everything working in the building, don't come and tell me no crackhead is running around here talking about he gonna bring me the paint for the building. And I done already spent $1.2 million.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
You get what I'm saying? That's crackhead shit. Don't tell me that no crackhead, right, Color Me June, this crackhead shit. What you mean? I done already spent $1.2 million on the building, $400,000 to get the wiring and everything right. And you gonna tell me an ex-crackhead, Sheila, coming over here with the paint? Sheila coming over here with the paint? Girl. Nigga shit. Not crackhead, I'm dead. Yes, what happened to Cecil doing real estate? Why Simone just don't hire Cecil at the office, child? What? I'm just saying, Sheila and the drunk, right? But crackheads are resourceful. Girl, not didn't explore, not when I done spent $1.2 million. Not when I done spent $1.2 million. Okay? You go get the crackhead to clean up the bigger Easter. You go get the crackhead to go clean up the Easter Bunny condo around now. The Easter Bunnies. And you watch them while they cleaning. But baby, you don't get no crackhead, no painting. I done spent $1.2 million. Big Sheila skimming some of the money out of her account. You already know. Crackheads are the best handyman. Girl. He's a bad bunny. They wanted to slap the shit out of him. Child. Right. Girl, don't be bringing my daddy up here. Crackhead with beautiful teeth after Heavenly did him. And your teeth are beautiful. Thank you. Why don't go you fix yours? You and your husband's. How was the crackhead going to mess up the paint wall? Girl, it may not be no paint, child. It probably half paint in the goddamn thing and half water, child. Girl, look. Desiree nigga probably get arrested for running up out of there with the paint. Child, look. Costing me $3,000 a month to do deep clean his ass and a bunny hop on the curb. Right. Best handyman in auto mechanics. Not when I done spent $1.2 million. What I'm telling you as lover is if you had a motherfucking G-Wagon and you pay top of the line for a motherfucking G-Wagon, you're not going to get Contessa Daddy. So you're not pulling that motherfucking G-Wagon over there to Contessa Daddy talking about, can you change my oil? You ain't taking that car around now talking about, can you change my oil? He probably could watch the motherfucker. I smoked the paint. I don't know about the couple who bought the building. Attachment issues. I wonder where the other son is. Who other son? King Rollin? That's what I said. What? Nope, I won't be going to him right. I know you won't. Fixing the car on the driveway. He done smoked the car up. He gonna tell you he painted with invisible ink. It's some shit with Contessa too. It is some shit with Contessa. Her marriage is for sale. Come back with 2 tires and cement blocks. Mm-hmm. You remember Martin had some cement blocks over there? And he was over there on the stakeout and he said, eat my dust. And he was trying to move and say, eat my dust. And that car was on 2 cement blocks. She owe Buffy money. Who owe Buffy? Oh, yeah. Who embarrasses their parents like that? Who? Heavenly Other Son. Heavenly Other Son is in dental school. The second son is in dental school. Crackheads work hard, but they don't finish the work. Don't ask me how I know. Oh, blue text. You know, ain't nothing wrong with the crackhead. I'm just saying, I'm not saying don't go get nothing for no crackhead, but I'm just saying once I spent $1.2 million on something, baby, if we don't spend $1.2 million, it's going to be done right. You know what I'm saying? If I spend $1.2 million, baby, it's going to be done right. I don't want no crackhead to come in here and bring me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bring about you some motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The paint chipping away and shit all on the patients and shit. Y'all look. Heavenly 2 sons, one in med school, and the oldest one was hitting cops with cars. One is an aspiring dentist, and Daddy Jr. is a bomb. Is he a bomb? He's posing on the gram. Yeah, he's posing for the gram. Pose for the camera now. Flick. Contessa owed Buffy money. Yeah, she got sued. The house got a lien on it. Oh, I still feel bad for Buffy too. You still feel bad for Buffy? My neighbor's crackhead handyman raised his prices because of tariffs. What? Baby, not Buffy. She wants her coin too. Yes. She need her coins. I still can't believe they liquidated all of their retirement. That's crazy. This job is not guaranteed. I wonder if it gets talked about this season. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 what? Now, I don't think that the boy is on drugs or nothing like that now. I just think that he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And Heavenly them is embarrassed. Crackheads always offering to suck dick for $20. Do they? She not even making money off their condo. What tariffs? What is the Lord doing now? Did Big Heavy say? I don't know. Kick their asses out. Children GABOR 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 children what? You would kick the Easter bunnies out the condo, CW? No, that's the one in dental school. Nuh-uh. Unless they both in dental school. The one that we saw last year on the show that had the little puppy, they sent him off. He's in dental school. That's the second child. I forgot his name. But the oldest one is the one who got arrested. We hadn't seen him in a minute. He the one that don't want to be on the show. The oldest one is the one that don't want to be on the show. Heavenly said that he don't want to be on the show. That's why we always see the second son in Allura. Zachary. We haven't seen Zachary in a minute. They're making stupid decisions for people with 3 young kids. He's still a judgment against him for the Rolls Royce. Oh, Kane. I had to stop following the Lord. What was she doing? I still look at young Easter Bunny with the side eye, talking about I only like white women. Now, King Ryan, he said that he was only joking when he said that. His girlfriend black. They all went on vacation. They was posting pictures. I didn't even know who I was following until I saw a picture of them. And they all went on vacation. You know, Simone paid for it. Simone and Cecil. And then both of the Easter Bunnies and their girlfriends. They all went on vacation together. Wasn't the oldest one doing real estate? He can't do no real estate. Let me be quiet. The oldest one is going for his master's at Georgia Tech, allegedly. Mama, I smoked the TV. What you mean you smoked the TV? Is the oldest one, they say in the family, the middle one, the second son. I still give him the side eye too. Who? You talking about the younger Easter Bunny. He didn't want to be on her social media either. Heavy would crop him out of videos and everything. I need to see the girlfriend. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Like a boy, I learned from you that when someone joking they ain't playing. No, he was a little baby. He was a kid. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Easter Bunny Instagram. What's her name? Let me see. Oh! I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So I just saw. Let me see. What's up? Simone Whitmore. Auntie. Yeah, they had all went on vacation. I saw the pictures not too long ago. I was like, oh, look at here. Simone paid for it. Let me see. Okay, it ain't on Simone page. Because she paid for it. Let's see if it's on Cecil page. Okay, here you go. It's on Cecil page. Okay, here we go. You see? Oh, thank you for the super chat, Troy and Blue. She said Damon Jr. tried to run because of warrants for child support owed for their baby. True Blue 8850, thank you for the super chat. Where did you get that from? Okay. So we got Simone and Cecil. Then we got the oldest boy and his girlfriend. And then we got the youngest Easter Bunny and his girlfriend. The younger Easter Bunny can't even close his mouth. Okay. But yeah, the oldest one has a girlfriend too. Yeah. Just like I thought. She black like this. Black like what, Desiree? She black. Yikes, I don't want to go on vacation. Your pants pan, but that's me. That's how, girl. You don't want parents, rich people, that's what they do. That's what rich people do, boo. They pay for shit. Simone is a lick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't do it, ass. Stall him out, Debo. Stall him out, Debo. Okay. Now Cecil leaving. Though younger Easter Bunny has a ditty mouth, teeth crowding. Ooh, Dina not. It's true. Simmons is a candy. Simone is a candy. Easter Bunny grandchildren coming soon. Kids for us. My friend paid for her son and his girlfriend trip to Greece. It was her high school graduation present for him. That's what I'm saying. People be paying for stuff. I was talking with one of my friends the other day, and I had to let him know. Like, people don't be caring about where the money come from. Y'all better quit acting like y'all care where the money come from. Cause y'all just trying to make sure stuff is legit. Give me cash, bitch. Call me Dwight Cash, bitch. Give me cash. Wait, did Simone's son ever graduate? Both of them graduated. Let me give you the receipt. Both of them graduated. Both of the Easter Bunnies graduated. They graduated together. I told you he don't seem like he could function unless the younger brother there. I did a video on it. Simone was so happy. Can y'all see it? They both graduated on the same day. Look at both of the girlfriends was there. They both graduated on the same day. That's a blessing. Amen. Y'all remember Simone's sister came on the show? She pretty too. So they probably was their graduation present. Oh yeah, Simone's sister was at the graduation. Okay. Simone's sister was at the graduation. Okay. But y'all, that was Cecil brother is sexy. Oh baby, I could never be on Candy's time. There's one way to lick me. Ain't no money involved. Ooh, I know that's right. Michael said that he was going to law school. Oh my, that's what they get into it because Michael going to law school and he want them to pay for it. He going to law school and he want to pay for it. I heard and see the older brother took all the money. The older brother took all the money. The older brother took all the money. That ain't fair though. That ain't fair though, Simone. I'm just being honest, Simone. I like you. That ain't fair. Michael better call Sally Mae and start playing. Wow, not together. Wow, law school is expensive. What did you hear this? What did I hear? What? He can't sign up for financial aid? He can. But you know, these kids want to go and do stuff and they want to be debt free. They want to be debt free. All right. But y'all, I gotta go. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. I should be all caught up. Oh my God, what's your call to come on tonight? What's your call to come on tonight? I'll try to have the review out tomorrow, but I'm gonna be on Patreon tomorrow, y'all. What is the name of it? Salt Lake City come on tonight, but I'm gonna try to have the review out. But I will be on Patreon tomorrow. Good boy, stop. Dr. Simone is probably getting 1 million from the show. But what I'm saying, Erica, but it's time for Simone to, you know, she want to start buying Birkin bags and shit. She gonna be on Birkin bags and stuff. Good boy, I've been gone. Are you watching Welcome to Dare? I haven't had time to watch nothing, y'all. Laura, the only thing that I've been trying to watch, I've been catching up on is this Diddy doc. I haven't even started watching Komora yet. But one of my friends sent me a clip of the girl being upset, Aoki being upset that the older sister told her she looked healthy, so she thought that the girl was trying to say that she was looking fat. So now baby Birkin's like, Toya, yeah, she want to start buying Birkins and stuff. And Cecil ain't helping them. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I'll see y'all later. Adios.